Tonight, just hours remain until we enter a new year. But before we say goodbye to 2018, we're looking back on some of the big stories we followed throughout the year. KELOLAND's Kelly Volk begins with a tragedy that sparked a conversation about safety at a Sioux Falls park.
In March, authorities responded to Falls Park, where a 5-year-old girl fell into the water. Young Maggie Zager went to touch some of the foam on the edge of the river. She didn't make it out alive.
One of those things that you never imagine you'd ever have to do, to pack up their stuff and put it away, you know, forever.
The incident would spark a debate about safety at Falls Park. This summer, the City Council approved adding a new viewing platform and railings in an area below the falls in hopes of keeping people out of the water. The month after that, a record-breaking snowstorm hit KELOLAND. An April blizzard shut down roads and dropped more than a foot of snow in places. In May, an insect responsible for killing tens of millions of ash trees in several states was detected in northern Sioux Falls. KELOLAND News interviewed the arborist who made the discovery.
And we found what seems to be evidence. And then the pictures came, and then I said, find a larvae, which is the worm that's actually the smoking gun, if you will. And then I went, wow, it's here.
We've created a special page on KELOLAND.com where you can get the latest on how KELOLAND cities are dealing with the emerald ash borer and what you can do with your ash trees. In June, South Dakota was at the center of a historic decision by the U.S. Supreme Court. Because of the ruling, South Dakota and other states can now force most online retailers to pay sales tax.
What it really means is $100 billion over the next decade that'll go to education, healthcare, and infrastructure.
In July, news broke of a Russian woman with a KELOLAND connection who was accused of being a secret agent for the Russian government. Maria Butina recently pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy in federal court. Butina and Vermilion native Paul Erickson started a limited liability company in South Dakota in 2016. She also spoke at several events in South Dakota. In September, a fire and explosion in the Black Hills claimed 2 lives. One of the victims was Assistant Chief of the Sturgis Fire Department, 43-year-old David Fisher. The other victim was 82-year-old Raymond Bachmeyer of Tilford. In November, former Sioux Falls Fire Chief Jim Sedaris pleaded guilty to 1 count of possessing child pornography. 9 other charges against Sedaris were dismissed.
At this point, we're pleased the defendant has taken responsibility for his actions, and we look forward to the conclusion of this case.
Sedaris will be sentenced at a later date. In December, KELOLAND News produced an hour-long special report on the opioid crisis and how it's affecting families in KELOLAND. Angela Kenneke's daughter, Emily, died of fentanyl poisoning in May.
By telling Emily's story and my story of loss and pain and suffering, I mean, I'm opening myself up. I'm being vulnerable to our audience in a way I've never been before. But I do feel it's super important I do that. Because if just one person hears me, if just one person does one thing to save a life.
More families came forward to share their stories with KELOLAND News. We've set up a page on KELOLAND.com that offers resources to help people battling the opioid crisis. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Kelly Volk.
And just days ago, another tragedy happened in KELOLAND. Vaughn and Joanne Meyer of Sioux Falls died in a plane crash in the northeast part of the city last week. They're being remembered as kind, generous people in the community. For a closer look at any of the top stories we mentioned, just go to this story at KELOLAND.com.